Hablo un poco español, pero probablemente no es bastante para una conversación. I've been in a mud fight. Obviously not recently, but I've been in one. New car smell makes me feel sick. I've never been to another continent. I can't whistle. I have never been skiing. I've had my finger inside a real human heart. Actually, I probably should qualify that it was a dead heart, not a live heart. I've got 2 voluntary jobs, so I'm running out of money. I like snow. Once at GCSE for English, I wrote a dramatic monologue based on a Bare Naked Ladies song. I used to be able to recite the periodic table up to osmium, not including the lanthanides. I ripped a seam of my trousers open on 2 separate occasions during games of British Bulldog at secondary school. Used to have speech therapy because I couldn't say the letter L. I used to say R instead. When I was little I had a dinosaur book and there was one page that I always used to skip because I was scared that the T-Rexes on it would get me. My friends once tied me to a radiator by these hoodie tie things and then decorated me with kitchen utensils and onions and stuff. I was a banqueting waiter in a hotel near where I live for 2.5 years. And during that time I once served Paul Daniels. I've danced to the street at midnight. I've been to the Leeds Festival 4 times. My school got banned from the Tyne Ferry after a Christmas party. I'm such a geek. I've seen Simon Amstel stand-up act twice. Sometimes I say thank you to cash machines. I will go slightly out of my way to step on that crunchy looking leaf. I can't do any card tricks. I have a habit of overqualifying statements. And I have a tendency to overextend metaphors until they break, which is why I never use them. That's not the cat's opinion, that's actually mine. I just thought she's prettier than I am. Occasionally I lose track of how long I've been wearing a pair of jeans and end up wearing them for several weeks at a time. But these are fresh on today. Yay! I failed my driving test 3 times. I have hugged Eugene Hutz from the band Gogol Bordello. He was sweaty. And I've started wearing purple. During my first year at uni I used the phrase "on the flip side" during an exam, which I later failed. Possibly because I used the phrase "on the flip side" during an exam. I can jog about 2.5 miles, which makes me feel really fit. I'd never shoplifted. I once had an echocardiogram and they couldn't find my aorta. I'm pretty fly for a white guy. I lie. It really annoys me when people say season instead of series. I anthropomorphise things too much, like radiators and animals and stuff. I was once walked in on whilst having sex. I can only listen to music when I'm moving, like in a car or on a bus, or walking. The first band I ever saw live were the All American Rejects at the Leeds Festival in 2003, when I was 15. I'm so bad at sports that during a PE lesson I once scored an own goal at basketball. Earlier this term I ran around my college library and planted several condoms with post-its saying "The Ultimate Revision Break" on them. Okay, in Britain this is like heresy, but I prefer cloudy weather to sunny. I'm a cat person. I like signs. Yep, I can't say no to the novelty value of taking an unguarded sign. When I was 1, I fell on a milk bottle and cut my lip and got this permanent scar. I can read binary. I have a habit of obsessing over little things, like whether I really want to be watching A League of Gentlemen repeat on Channel Dave, because it wastes power if I'm just watching the TV and I don't really want to. But then again, if everybody turns off Channel Dave, then Channel Dave will go bust, and if I ever want to see A League of Gentlemen repeat, I'll never be able to. Anyone who makes it this far, thanks for watching.